All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Standing on Sports. Today in store we got a week 3 recap. We're going over the week 3 rankings, and then week 4 we're gonna do a little preview. We got some good games this week. I'm excited to talk about it. I feel like the first 3 weeks there have been like one or two good games, and that's it. But we got some like a few ranked matchups. Um, guys, how are y'all doing? Doing good?
Doing good. Yeah, I honestly not really doing that good after this weekend, but
Yeah, no, still
I feel
recovering.
like it's a live and you learn.
I don't know what I'm learning, but hopefully they learn. Uh, I guess we can hop right into it. I mean, I know the game that's on all of our minds, South Carolina LSU, dude. I mean, Matt, you went to the game, right?
yeah, I was at the game. Started tailgating at about I got to the tailgate at about 6:45 a.m. to help set up. I drove a couple people to game day at 3 a.m. It
Oh,
was a
called
build
yeah,
up to the game. The game started off great, and then my soul got crushed.
dude. That's the thing is like I would have felt better if like because I thought we were gonna lose, but I would have felt better if we got blown out. It's just like okay, it's just
It's
us
the
again.
hope. It's the hope that kills you.
Yeah, but that's the thing.
It,
Like we looked so good in the
so
first half,
good.
and I think a few things like my takeaways. First of all, like the game gives me hope for the future. Like I feel like we looked good overall. I just think that once Lenore Sellers went down at the end of the first half, we were playing to not lose instead of playing to win. Like it's like we were just playing to like milk the clock out. It's like we weren't trying to score, we're just running. And like we're so one dimensional with like Robbie Ashford that it kind of just like destroyed us. And then obviously, I mean, there were some questionable calls. I can only imagine
Oh
like what that was
baby,
being there. I can only imagine how that was like because I was at home and like the announcers were like, I don't even see what they saw in this like PI call. Like one, they called like the wrong number if they meant to call anybody, and like but like Kirk Herbstreit and Chris Fowler were like what? And at home, me and my family were like freaking out, like what's going on? I mean, now I'm okay with it. Like I've had a few days to like settle down, but dude, I was livid on Saturday. I'm not gonna lie. How
I'm
Yeah,
still
how was it
livid.
there?
Oh, it was so actually in the stadium. It was pretty ridiculous. Like people were, like including me included. Like
Oh yeah,
just the entire game, and then I was having people text me that the hit was like not bad or no, sorry, the hit was bad, and I'm like okay, and I believe in the time, like so sure I won't be mad about the unnecessary roughness call on Kennard. And then after the game, I go and watch, and like because I had people text me because we couldn't really see it in the stadium, like because you weren't watching it, you were watching Nick Metamawari run the pick six back, so you didn't watch the unnecessary roughness. But I had a couple people text me, it's like, oh, that was just dirty, you can't do that. I watched it after the game. Nussmeier had taken multiple steps toward him, and he got blocked. He like from the front, like the guy pushed him in his chest where you're supposed to block a guy. Like so
yeah,
that like literally it looked bad. I will say his like head snaps and stuff like that. It looked pretty bad, but everything there was completely fine.
yeah. I mean, personally, like obviously I have a little bias, but like I think it was completely legal. Now, was it like a rough hit? I mean, yeah, he took that man out, but like at that point, like like you said, it was several steps. The pick already happened. It wasn't like roughing the passer. But I guarantee you, like if that's any other player besides the quarterback, that's not getting called.
No.
But because it was, also he did sell it pretty well. Like he stayed on the ground for a little bit and then got up
Oh
and
yeah.
was fine. So, dude,
There
it's
was
frustrating
that.
just to think about now. But
There was the
I'll
OPS.
play. I'll play devil's advocate. There's no need to hit him.
very true.
That I can also
Quarterback-
get
the
behind that.
quarterback was nowhere near.
I can get behind that. Like I can get behind. Like
I'm still saying that's like questionable call, especially you were about to bring up the pass interference. There was nothing there. No one
nothing
was there.
That's the one that's most questionable to me because just like it wasn't there. I mean, like Dave Portnoy, like several like highly people kind of came out and like talked about it, how like they're like it should be investigated. I don't think it is or has been investigated or whatever.
Well,
And
it's
like it
being
is what it
investigated
is at
because
this
Brian
point.
Kelly sent it there for something we did on the punt block, which is insane that Brian Kelly is sending that game.
That's the thing too. Like that just shows like the culture of like, I don't know, that like Brian Kelly's like always like known as like a meme coach, I feel like. And that just shows like you won the game and like you definitely know that some of those calls are questionable and you're gonna bring that to the SEC. When Shane Beamer, like if anything, he took full accountability, like we made too many mistakes, whether they really made them or not. Like that just shows like the culture that he's making, which I'm like happy about. Like I think Shane's like he's a great leader. Coach, I think so as well, but like I'm still like I don't know. I need to see more, I guess. And honestly, I don't know if y'all know this too. I learned this on Saturday. I went to game day, but I got there at 8 a.m. and like, dude, I was so far away from the stage, but it was still a good time. But people were saying there that there were so many high school recruits that wanted to go to this game, like for USC, that they had to like tell some of them no because like
Dang.
they already like filled the amount of spots. And like you said, if you're at that game, like you're gonna see the culture that South Carolina has, like the fan base, the stadium, and I mean, there's no way you're gonna think that some of those calls were. You're gonna think still these things are questionable. I mean, at the end of the day, like we were the better team and we lost. And like I'm not gonna lie, like yes, there was a questionable calls, but also some of the calls that were made, like we had 13 flags, and some of them were legit. Like
Yeah.
we
Oh my
were
gosh,
making
yeah.
we were making a lot of mistakes, and if we can clean that up, I think we're gonna destroy Akron after losing this game.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Then we got Ole Miss coming October 4th or October 5th, one of the two. That's gonna be. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
I think the issue is Sellers has been injured every single game this season.
Yeah.
And as a dual threat quarterback, he can't be injured every game. Like he has to run.
Yep.
And I feel like obviously it showed when he went out against LSU. It wasn't pretty. But if that happens against like Ole Miss, that's not going to be good.
Yeah. I mean, like,
yeah.
it's. I think David, you brought up an interesting point earlier about us trying not to lose instead of trying to win. I'm wondering if that was the case, or if it's the fact they just like truly don't trust Robbie Ashford to throw the football.
I that's kind of like what I meant because like obviously we weren't playing like of course we were playing to win, but like
I know exactly what you're saying
because like the thing is like the fact that like it took until like we were losing or like LSU came back a good bit for us to start passing on with Robbie Ashford, and like he actually had some decent throws when he threw it. Now when he was in at the end of the second half, that was scary. Like he threw a pick on that 2-point conversion attempt and all that. Like that was not good. But I don't know. He had some dots like in the end of the game, like to get us in almost field goal range.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, it still came down to a kick, and that would have gone to overtime. So I'm obviously disappointed in how it ended, but I'm honestly like I'm happy with like how good we did look because I thought we were going to lose. I just picked South Carolina to win because I'm not going to bet against us. Also, that being said, Matt, I think you went 1-5.
No, I went 3-3. What are you talking about?
3-3. Oh wait, my bad. I'm thinking about NFL. We'll get there in a sec.
Oh, don't.
But anyways, let me pull up the rankings and we can keep talking about some of these games.
Yeah. Okay. I want to talk about LSU for like 2 seconds because we've talked about the penalties. We talked about South Carolina. I want to talk about LSU for like 2 seconds. Which we got the rankings up for this.
Yeah,
like, LSU, when Garrett Nussmeier looked clueless while he was getting pressure on him. Like we were the first team all season to pressure that man, and he looked clueless with what to do with the pressure.
Like, he technically threw three picks, but like 2 of them got called back, both on Kyle Kennard fouls. Yeah, no, you're right. Like when he was pressured, he did not know. It reminded me of like Will Levis in that when he like did that pass in like week 1 of the NFL season, like just like once he gets pressured, like he just has to get it out. Doesn't matter where it goes. And like the thing is like. That also shows how good our pass rush is, considering like they have their left tackle is going to be like a top 10 pick in the draft, Will Campbell or something like that.
Yeah.
So I agree though. Like LSU, they weren't really impressive on offense. I do think people are like their running back has emerged. I forget his name, but he looked really good.
Yeah.
I can't lie.
I am shocked they didn't move down.
They didn't what?
They didn't move down in rankings. Like I couldn't believe it.
I guess like the one thing is like, even though you played a bad game, still winning is pretty like, imagine they did play a good game,
Yeah.
but at the same time, who knows like what a good game is to them at this
I mean,
point.
they're losing to some of these teams below them. Like if they play the way they played against us. Other than the fact that our front is like different. Like our front four, front five, like for
Oh
pass
yeah,
rush,
100%.
it is different compared to like most of the rest of the college football. But
Yeah. No, I mean, that being said, like, we can talk about rankings while we also talk about some of the older games, like the games that happened. But like, are there any other teams that you feel like should be higher or lower than they currently are?
Texas A&M shouldn't be ranked. Beating Florida is not an achievement this year.
No, I agree.
Put Syracuse on there, baby.
Like, put Boise State up there.
Or Boise State, Syracuse or Boise. I'd be happy with that.
Yeah. I like that. Another one that I think, honestly, I think Kansas State should be higher. I think they made Arizona like not look good at all. Like, I mean, I don't know how good Arizona is, but like Kansas State looked really good.
Yeah.
Turns out that wasn't a conference matchup.
Because it's Big 12.
No, it's Big 12 versus Big 12, but because of the change, like this happened in the ACC a few years ago as well. They have a home and home schedule, and it's not a conference matchup.
Oh, what?
I don't know if it was like
weird.
Pre-planned. It could have been made up.
So that doesn't count towards their conference record.
They're both 0-0 in conference.
What the world?
So Arizona
doesn't make any sense, but
win the champ or the Big 12.
McMillan was like the only part. I think I don't know. McMillan was like the only part in this game, and like, what was it? But they couldn't score. It was weird. It seemed like they were getting yards decently well, but they just couldn't score. Like they couldn't get in a field goal range. They just couldn't convert. I think there was a fumble somewhere that they lost. I could be wrong though. But it's just, I don't know. They're like, I don't know. I put their quote unquote explosive offense looked very not explosive. Like Kansas State's defense, like crazy, and their rushing attack was also like they had 3 rushes over 5 yards a carry. Like if you have that, and I think that was like with like I don't know, a lot of carries. I don't know. I can't remember the exact number, but like they all have over 5 yards per carry. If you can do that, you're going to be completely fine. You're going to be able to stay in just about any game. But yeah, so it was, that's, I don't know. Arizona looked bad. That's it. That's why they're not here.
I agree. I was impressed. I think both Sean and I picked Arizona to win, and I was watching the game Friday night, and I think it was 7-7, or it was close in the beginning, like when Arizona first scored, and then, like you said, like they just couldn't score after that. Like Kansas State really controlled the game. I think that's a proven win. I think I would put them above Utah if I like did the rankings. But I guess that's not too big of a difference because I think these other 12 teams, like these other like top 11 teams, have had a proven win. Maybe not Ole Miss or Alabama, but they're really good, obviously.
Penn State's terrible.
Actually, yeah. I mean, they barely beat Bowling Green, so. Ooh, Texas A&M plays Bowling Green next week.
Oh, so they're gonna stay ranked.
Shoot.
No, I don't know.
Or maybe not.
They're gonna lose. They're gonna lose to Bowling Green. That'd be awesome.
That would be insane. Any other games y'all want to highlight that happened last week? There weren't really like many top matchups.
Oh, I mean, we gotta talk about Georgia, Kentucky. Like,
facts.
Georgia and Kentucky look like they're halfway decent.
Yeah, that game was so boring.
Carson Beck's Heisman run is over.
Oh, 100%.
Praise the Lord.
Sean out of here.
Dude, no, really. If he won, anybody could win. I mean, who knows at this point? But yeah, like 13-12. Dude, if Kentucky, I wanted Kentucky to win that game so bad. I don't even know like what to talk about that game. Like they did not. Neither team looked really good.
There's nothing to talk about.
I think Georgia could have fallen more.
Yeah.
But another thing, talk about this. I know they played UTSA, but Texas, this is big. Quinn Ewers getting injured. Arch Manning coming in. He looked good. I think his first play was a touchdown pass.
Yep.
Or
Well,
run.
you're playing Texas San Antonio,
Well, I know, but like, I just thought I'd make a statement, Sean. Sorry, man.
and you have
But
5-star linemen, receivers, running back.
well, I think that. I mean, have y'all heard any updates about his injury? Like, will he be back soon or?
I meant to look that up, but I had not actually. Sean, have you?
I all I see is everyone's typing up Arch Manning now, and it's like,
Okay, I think they'll probably sit him next because who they're playing. Who are they playing next week?
Monroe.
Yeah, LA Monroe. Yeah, like they have no reason to play him.
Yeah, so that kind of. I mean, sorry, Matt, but I think that's gonna take him out the Heisman running.
Oh, what missing part of a game against UTSA and Monroe? I don't know about that.
Well, I mean, like if they go based on stats, like that's gonna be like games he doesn't have. I don't mean it because he's not the best. Like,
But he'll get the playoff games in a lot of these other. Wait, when's Heisman decided? Is it before or after playoffs?
No, it's only a regular season award.
It's like during, but it's like it's like a regular season award. So
I don't know. I think his stats
mean,
could be good enough.
They play Georgia eventually, like in October sometime.
Yeah,
So,
I don't know. I think he'll be good enough that he can make up for the one lost game but they're also going to play way better people into like a lot of other candidates for Heisman this year.
That's true. I also feel like there's not no one else in a way has broken out necessarily.
No,
because I think if
I
had to make an order now, I'd put like Quinn Ewers, Cam Ward, Jalen Milroe, and Jackson Dart. But like Alabama and Ole Miss haven't played anybody yet.
And that Boise State running back, I'm blanking on his name, but
Ashton Gianti.
Yeah. Did he have a good game this past weekend? I wasn't paying attention to him.
I had a bye week.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I feel like we would have heard something.
Probably.
But for him to be in the Heisman race, they would have to win out. Because
that's a good point too. 5. Yeah, I think if Texas wins the SEC, honestly, I think they'll. Texas wins the SEC. I think he could win it because is the SEC championship considered a regular season? Actually, I don't think so.
I just don't think there's like competition. Boston College, Missouri.
Dude, Boston College.
Oh yeah,
they're
legit.
Like an actual team. Yeah.
Wait, are they? Wait a minute. Are they? Am I blind and just not seeing them on the rankings?
No, they fell out the rankings.
What?
Well, they were
missed
24.
that.
Well, do y'all think it's? I didn't watch too much of the game. Not gonna lie. Do y'all think it's more of because after that South Carolina game, I just zoned out. But do y'all think Boston College is more legit, or do you think Missouri's not legit, or maybe a bit of both?
I think Boston
College is I think their quarterback is actually like he's a dual threat. Love dual threat quarterbacks, and he like his size. I thought he was going to get destroyed by Missouri, but he was piecing them. And I'm at 21 points. Like that doesn't seem like a lot, but it's an SEC team. So when he plays the ACC, he'll probably score like 42.
I was gonna say like Boston College has 2 big games. Look at the rest of this. And it was what I picked. I said Syracuse and Louisville they've got those 2 games, and I think if they win both of those, they'll be ranked for sure by the end of the season. But yeah, I don't know. Well, their problem was this game they had 0 rushing game. They had 49 total rushing yards, and they were averaging I think 3.5 yards a carry and 1.5 yards a carry for their 2 backs. Like this might have been because they were down, they were passing more, but like even when you need to run the ball sometimes, and you need to be getting more than 3.5 yards a carry.
Definitely,
if you want to be able to control the game at all.
Definitely. That also like reminds me too. Like I feel like the what's it called? The ACC is like wide open. Like I feel like obviously Miami's at the top right now. I mean they destroyed Ball State, and Clemson maybe is at the top of the next tier. But like that next tier, I feel like has a lot of it's like Louisville, Clemson, Syracuse, Boston College. I think it's gonna be Miami versus versus a handful of teams could make that spot. Georgia Tech, still even. I don't know. What are y'all's thoughts on the ACC? Like, if you had to make a prediction right now, who do you think's in the ACC championship?
I mean, we know Miami. Like that's that's a I'd say right now it's. I don't know. For some reason, I hate him. I think Clemson's going to bounce back, which sucks.
Yeah. Sean, you have thoughts?
I feel like I would also agree with Matt Clemson, but I would like for Boston College or Syracuse to be there.
Yeah.
I feel like it would be fun.
Has Syracuse played anyone real yet?
They
Like,
played
beat
Georgia Tech.
Tech.
Georgia Tech is real.
They're Israel. Yeah.
Well, speaking of the ACC too, dude. What, dude? Florida State. This is insane, dude. Lost to Memphis.
Trash.
Like,
Trash.
The fall off from last year to this year is crazy.
Dude, they're bad. I want North Carolina to play them like ASAP.
Dude, DJ, man.
That's gonna look like one of like the worst like moves in a long time.
No, I saw this thing. It was like the fall off from Trevor Lawrence to DJ is the second worst fall off, or like, the fall off from Jordan Travis to DJ is the worst fall off since Trevor Lawrence to DJ. I was like, dang, that's tough. Yeah, no, like Florida State, dude. ACC, and I guess like unless there's any more games y'all want to talk about, I feel like this could be a good transition to the games next week.
Real quick. There's two I want to briefly mention.
Okay.
So Pitt played West Virginia.
Oh, facts.
And this is gonna be probably my dog of the week. Pitt's quarterback Eli Holston led another 10-point comeback in the fourth quarter. I don't think Pitt's good, but somehow they keep winning. So,
yeah, they're 3-0. Wait, they're ACC too, right?
Yeah,
Dude, that's Okay, two things on that game. One, their quarterback, he's a freshman. He looks like he could be like 30. Second,
wait, that dude's a freshman?
He's a freshman. Yeah, he's a freshman. Yeah. Isn't that wild? That, and then what was I supposed to say? Oh yeah, the game's called the Backyard Brawl.
Yeah.
Virginia and Pitt, like it was like a big rivalry back in the day, but they haven't played it in a while. I don't know why. There's like some reasoning, but now they're like back to playing it. Because like West Virginia and Pitt, like the universities are only like 30 or 40 miles away from each other. Anyways, I thought I'd just add that in. Sean, what was the other game you wanted to mention?
Last game. This may come to a surprise, not to me though. I was right. UCF beat TCU.
Nah, shut up. Get out of here. They did not deserve that. Nah.
You get KJ Jefferson. You get him down 2 scores. What does he do? He comes out winning.
They did not deserve that game.
Dude, KJ Jefferson is not like that.
At the end of the day, it's not who deserves it. It's whoever has the most points.
Yep. Okay, actually, I was going to say on this, I wanted to add one more game because it was something we talked about last week.
Okay.
The Oregon State game. Where has this Oregon
Thank you, dude. Oregon's back.
Season.
Oregon is back.
Yeah.
Like remember how, like last week we were saying, Oregon State is a lock to cover. No. They did not cover. Like we look like idiots. Like where would this Oregon come from?
We get like 5 viewers, so like not a lot of people think we're idiots. Only 5.
Yes, sir.
To those 5 though.
Hey, y'all think we're idiots. No, they were winning games when they were looking bad. If they keep this up, dude, I'm excited. October 12th, I think, is the weekend that they play Ohio State.
Dude, there's like
that's for the Big Ten. Yeah, make sure you're not busy.
I have a wedding.
If you are busy, make sure it's watching football. I have a wedding the next weekend, but that weekend I'm chilling.
Oh, congrats on getting married.
That's not for me, but all right, eventually. But yeah, all right. Y'all ready to transition to games next week?
Yeah, I think that's everything.
Yeah.
Bet. Okay.
Anything on rankings? Anything else?
I don't think so. Dude, let me. You know what? Let me just pull up. Let me pull up some the schedule.
Is there 2 bye weeks this year per team or what?
I don't know if it's per. There might be. Second. I think so because South Carolina has 2 byes.
Okay. Because like for it being the 3rd week, there was like half of the top 25 on a bye week.
Yeah. Are there any games that y'all like? What do y'all consider your game of the week that you're gonna watch?
Like
talking
game of the week.
Yeah, like what's the game that you're most looking forward to? Let's start off with that. Let's start off hot.
Okay, what I'm most looking forward to. I mean, it's probably Tennessee, Oklahoma.
I want to see Tennessee play a real team. Like, can
Yeah.
they put up these ridiculous rushing numbers against some like?
I don't think they can.
Do y'all think Oklahoma's a real team?
I think they're more real by by far than anyone Tennessee's played yet.
Like that? Yeah,
I think
that's fair.
defensively, when you have Brett Venables, we can hate the man all we want because he went to Clemson, but you can't hate that he's a defensive mastermind.
Yeah,
And I'm interested to see Oklahoma's defense against Tennessee's offense. I think Oklahoma's offense isn't that great. That's where they struggle. So I don't know if Oklahoma will win. I mean, obviously this is gonna be one of the ones we predict, but I don't know. It's a toss-up.
Yeah, I think I want to see is Tennessee actually as good as they have looked, because they've just looked insane.
Yeah.
Have we ever seen a college offense do the 450 rushing yards is ridiculous, and they've been I think they're averaging 8 yards a carry or something. I don't even know.
Jeez.
I'm not against Tennessee, and I thought NC State would be a better team, but if you look at them, they look terrible.
They're not.
Yeah. So I don't know. This is their first true test. It's also Oklahoma's first game in the SEC.
That's true.
It's prime time. I don't know. It's gonna be a good
It's
game.
at Oklahoma.
At Oklahoma. What's the spread? Is that on here? No, I didn't.
It's 7 points
right here.
Oh, wow, I'm blind. Jeez.
Yeah, you are.
I can't read the screen. Yeah.
7 points. Oh,
all right,
pound this over. I think pound this over, by the way, but
Oh, you think Tennessee is going to be won by more?
No, the over on the 57.
That's total? I don't
know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, that's like what, 30 points each team to get the over?
Yeah, but I don't know if Oklahoma can score now.
Yeah, that's true. That's actually no, you're probably right on that.
If it hits over, it's where Tennessee scores
45.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's true. That being said, who are y'all picking this game?
I got Tennessee. This one's a no-brainer for me.
No-brainer.
Sean, you're cooking something right now. I can feel it.
I hate Tennessee. I hate them.
So what are you gonna do about it?
I do think we should go to a game there, low key. That would be fun.
That would be fun.
But, I'm gonna go Tennessee.
Okay.
When they lose, you're gonna regret that, Sean.
I'm gonna regret it. So I hate the thing is I make the graphics so I can change my mind.
Hey, no, you can't. No.
Actually, no, it's not fair. This is live. The 5 viewers are gonna know. I don't know who I'm picking. I think this, like you said, I do think this is probably the best game of the week of the ones I've looked at. I mean, Tennessee is the easy answer, obviously.
I'm changing my mind. Oklahoma.
No way.
All right. If you're going Oklahoma, then I'm gonna go Tennessee. I just didn't want us to do a sweep. So thank you for changing your mind. So I didn't have to.
Sean, buddy.
I can't.
Yeah,
he's trying to let me come back. Oh, I really appreciate it, Sean.
No, I gotta pull up the graphic real quick to see where we're at.
Do that.
I think all of us went 3-3, and the fans went 4-2.
The fans don't.
Fans don't count. Actually, they do count because if not, that'd be bad. Matt, what are you picking? What's your game of the week?
I mean,
it can be that one as well, but you have another game that you have your eye on.
I've got USC and Michigan.
Okay. Let me go to that game. USC by 6.
Yeah. You want to get my opinion?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No debate. USC is winning and they're covering.
Dang.
I agree with that too.
I also agree with that, but
Michigan's offense is not good. I think
it is terrible.
I also think Miller Moss is legit. I mean, definitely better than what's the name of
Davis
Warren?
What is it? Davis Warren.
No, they benched him.
Oh, they did? I was gonna say, man, he has 2 touchdowns, 6 interceptions.
It's that I want to say his name, but it sounds very similar to something that.
What's his first name?
Look up his last name. It starts with an O.
Oscar.
Something like that. Yeah.
All right. I don't even have much to talk about this game.
Yeah, no. If Michigan's gonna turn their season around, it starts this game, and
And they ain't turning. They ain't turning around.
So
I mean, they lost so many pieces with Jim Harbaugh, JJ McCarthy, Blake Corum, other people. Like they had like what 17 players at the NFL Combine.
Yeah.
They lost a lot of they lost a lot of players, and I mean they don't have their sign stealing guy. So
that's what's hurting them. They don't have that anymore.
They made a documentary about it on Netflix. My dad was talking about it. He says it's pretty good, so I think I'm gonna check it out soon. I'll let y'all know how it is.
Dude, I'm telling you, you guys gotta watch some Manti Te'o documentary.
I might.
It's a crazy documentary.
Interesting. Okay, I'm picking USC. I think both of y'all said y'all are picking USC as well. I think we can just.
Yep.
I don't know. Y'all have anything else y'all want to say about this game? I don't really.
Ain't no debate.
Ain't no debate here. All right. What's my game of the week?
I think that was a good one.
I know it was a good one too.
No,
honestly, I think my game of the week. I'm not picking this matchup because like I don't care about those teams, but I think it's a good game.
Oh, let Dylan Raiola keep cooking, but you know.
Jesus.
No, I think I'm picking Utah, Oklahoma State. I think the winner of this game is who's going to win the Big 12. That might be my hot take because Kansas State could also roll up in there. But it literally like those rankings, it's like Utah, Kansas State, Oklahoma State. Like those, it's between those three teams. So whoever wins this game is going to have the tiebreaker. And I could see it being Kansas State in the championship and then one of these two teams. So this game is going to be very important. So for those reasons, I think it's going to be huge. And look at the spread, only 2 points, Utah. I do think Utah is going to win considering how Oklahoma State looked against Arkansas. I don't know. I don't think Arkansas is that good, and they made them look really good. But who knows? Who knows?
So you want to know why Utah's not winning?
I do.
Utah's quarterback's injured.
Oh shit! Oh, all right.
Yeah,
I changed my mind.
And
this man's asleep at the wheel. He doesn't know.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh, no, their backup came in. He's actually like the son of some like NFL legend. I didn't really look into it.
Bryce Young.
Watch.
That is yeah.
We'll get to that in the next episode.
Anyway, like they looked semi decent, but I don't. When you play an actual team like Oklahoma State, I don't know. I think Oklahoma State is gonna win, and by winning, they'll also cover.
Yeah, I'm with Sean on this one.
Let me look real quick.
Yeah, how severe is this injury?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
Because that dictates everything for me.
Oh wait,
Cam Rising is that guy. He's like the Utah man.
He's expected to play.
Then I'm picking Utah.
But I don't know. What was his injury? Oh, a finger injury? Oh my god, this dude's a woman.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he doesn't need it anyways.
Grow up. Play some football.
Is that changing your pick, Sean?
No.
Okay.
Good to see. Good to see that the reason you picked them, although it no longer exists, still doesn't change your pick.
Yeah, really. Matt, who are you picking?
Ooh, I think I'm probably going with Oklahoma State. Trust that. What is it? 7 years senior, Mr. Bowman, Mr.
Right.
The dude has a mortgage on a house. That is crazy.
So
I feel good about. I think that's going to be a dub for me to put me a step ahead of y'all. So I'm excited about that.
Don't worry. I'll pull Sean and change that one off the air. No.
Okay. Yeah. Nice. That's fake, but okay. Any other games? I mean, there are a few other good games this week. I mean, let me go back up to the top about Friday night, Illinois, Nebraska. I think it's going to be a good game. I forget the name of Illinois' QB.
Altmaier.
Yes, Altmaier. He's. I mean, Dylan Raiola is definitely the better QB in this game, but Altmaier, he's been doing pretty good this season. Like it's his 4th year, but he's a junior. because he came from Ole Miss.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he was a 4-star recruit coming out of college and went to Ole Miss, didn't get the job, transferred to Illinois. I mean, Illinois, I don't know, they're 3-0, Big Ten. I still think Nebraska's going to win. You think this is going to be one that we put in the poll?
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably just because they're both matched.
I'd say so too. I mean, it's at Nebraska. You know, they got a crazy fan base.
Dude, did you see the I saw that on Twitter, and like Nebraska revamped their like stadium and all their lights and that, and it looks like a
Like a
school. If
cornfield?
I was a recruit, I'd be like, all right, I'll go visit. You know?
Dude, they got something cooking. I mean, Matt Rule obviously didn't work in the NFL, but every program he was at in college, he turned around. So,
And
I
I
think-
meant their quarterback has 2 more years after this one that he has to play.
Yeah.
yeah, he's going to be – he's legit.
Mhm.
He's legit for sure. I mean, he was committed – 5-star committed to Georgia. Why did he change his mind? What did they have to do something to do with like family that he went to
His
Nebraska?
dad's the coach at Nebraska.
Wait,
Like
head coach?
not the head, no Matt
Oh.
Rule's.
Yeah, Matt was just saying. I was like, what?
He's like an offensive line coach or something.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay. Hey, well, shout out family, like
I was
Vin
gonna say, I
Diesel,
mean, he looked-
like Fast and Furious.
Yeah, something like that.
You know what I'm saying? All right, I'm picking Nebraska. I think Altmaier is good. I don't think he's good enough. Sorry, I don't know.
I
you.
think we're
My
about
bad.
to watch the signature slow methodical Big Ten matchup. The spread's at 42, which is abysmal.
This
Actually,
game's
yeah,
about to be an under somehow. No, not somehow.
It probably will. I'm
I
going
don't know.
Nebraska.
I don't know. I'll take the over low key. Dylan Raiola, he's dealing right now.
Yeah, but it's yeah. I don't
They ain't
know.
played nobody.
They play Colorado.
Oh yeah, Colorado's defense.
Hey,
Yeah,
something to say about that? Yo, what's up with Shador Sanders not shaking other quarterbacks' hands?
It's because he didn't listen to his rap song. Come on, guys.
Who are y'all picking in this game?
I'm going Nebraska.
Nebraska. Give me Dylan Raiola.
Give him Dylan. I mean, cool. All right, other games y'all want to highlight? We got 2 ACC matchups right here.
I was gonna say.
I think those should be also part of it.
I could see Clemson running away with this one.
Yeah, I don't know about
Not
NC State Clemson, but I think Georgia Tech Louisville's a good pick game.
Yeah, actually, let's not do a Clemson one because yeah,
I mean, look at that spread.
the spread is crazy.
It's Clemson by 20, but total 46. What?
Oh my gosh.
Big
Dang.
Ten football.
That's actually tough. Yeah, this would be a good pick. They got
Yeah.
Louisville by 10. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I've not watched a single Louisville game. I couldn't tell you anything about their team.
So,
y'all know something about them?
Louisville's quarterback and start receiver are both transfers.
Shout out.
They're both the wide receiver had better stat. Okay, so the quarterback transferred from Texas Tech. Well, I think he's like a 4th or 5th year. He wasn't the best at Texas Tech. He also transferred from Oregon to Texas Tech to Louisville. But when you play in the ACC, you kind of get like a half a star boost. And then the wide receiver came from group of 5, but I think he's good. I think it's going to be a close game. I
agree
think
with that.
Georgia Tech covers the spread.
Yeah, I could be wrong, but didn't the wide receiver, did the coach come from Texas Tech, or did he come from the same school that the wide receiver came from? I want to say I remember seeing the coach and players following him to Louisville, but I could be wrong.
I don't even know who Louisville's head coach is.
Or there might be something with college bat. Anyways,
I think.
Oh wait, no, I think you might be right. He came from Purdue,
the Boilermakers.
but he graduated or he went to Louisville. That's his alum.
Louisville. Okay. Dang, tickets as low as $18 for this game.
We should go. Why not?
I'm good, but if anybody wants to, use our discount code. No, I was playing. That being said, I'm picking Georgia Tech. Like I said, I don't know anything about Louisville, so this could be a bad pick, but I like what I've seen from Georgia Tech. Florida State isn't looking as good of a win as it was week 1 or week 0, but I believe. Also, my grandfather went to Georgia Tech, so shout out. So I'm picking it for him too. What are y'all's thoughts? Who are y'all picking?
Sean? Actually, I'll go. I'm gonna take. Yeah, get out of here.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna go with Louisville. I don't know. I was high on Georgia Tech to start the season. I think they're gonna cover the spread for sure. But the Florida State win doesn't look good, and if the Florida State win doesn't look good, who have they beaten? Like they just murdered VMI, but like that's VMI. Like what does that means? Nothing.
Yeah.
Like, and who's their other? I don't even know who their other win is off the top of my head. Where was this? So there's a Syracuse game, and they beat UCF.
Okay.
I think. Wait, was that it? No, I don't think that's it. I lied. Georgia State. Yeah. So they've beaten no one.
Oh yeah. It's crazy saying Florida State's no one, but like you're right.
Yeah, Florida State. Yeah, Florida State counts as no one this season, and like they made that game look not close or like pretty close when some other teams have made it look very not close. So I don't know. I've got Louisville. I just don't trust Georgia Tech like I did.
Okay. Respect. Sean, what you got?
I'm also take Louisville at home.
Dang.
Oh, David, this could be a bad week for you here, buddy.
Yeah, this could be a bad week, or it could be a good week. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We got to figure out our punishment, by the way. We need to figure that out.
Considering you started your statement with "I don't know anything about Louisville, so I'll pick Georgia Tech," I'm gonna go with I might be right.
Hey, it's that gut. It's in my gut. Also, another thing, what's on my mind? Y'all gotta send me more pictures for the thumbnail. So that, and we need to come up with a punishment for this. Those are some tasks that we have.
Oh.
Okay. Anyways, all right, moving on. I don't think there's many other games. The one game I wanted to highlight, low key, Vanderbilt, Missouri.
They just lost to Georgia Southern.
They did, but like,
and it's at Missouri.
That doesn't mean anything.
Vanderbilt's back to the non-existent lifestyle they live.
Y'all really wait? I mean, how? I don't know, man. You're right. If they was Georgia Southern, it would have been a closer game. This would be a better game, but yeah, no, the spread. I do think I don't know if they cover the spread. Never mind. Let's scratch that completely. Now this one though, I think Bowling Green could cover the spread.
Oh, wait, they're covering.
I think Bowling Green can win.
I think Bowling Green can win.
What are we saying here?
Dang, he has more passing yards than the Wayman guy.
I was gonna say if Bowling Green almost took out Penn State. If we're picking a game, give me Bowling Green over Texas A&M, baby. Let's go.
Dang, I mean,
that would be.
Are we doing this game?
No.
I mean, I'd be down.
No.
I don't know if Matt's that confident.
Matt, you want to put?
No, I'm not picking Bowling Green to go into College Station and beat Texas A&M. Right. I think if Bowling Green was home, I'd pick Bowling Green.
Okay.
Why would they be playing at Bowling Green?
I don't know.
That's a good point. Dude, look at Jackson Dart's stats. Already got 1,100 passing yards. Dude,
they also haven't played anyone yet, though, right?
I know, but like. Yeah.
So what's
that's like Tennessee having 2,500 rushing yards. Like, no, it doesn't mean anything.
What's
Cam Moore 1035?
Funny is Ole Miss played Wake Forest last week, and it's supposed to be a home and home, but Wake Forest canceled next year's game.
They canceled it.
Yeah, they lost like 40 to 6 or 13. I was like, nah, I'm good.
That's actually tough.
Because it was going to be like this one was at Wake Forest, so it would have been at Oxford.
That's actually tough. Dang, it was that embarrassing.
That was sad, man.
Wow, dude, Ole Miss is like Lane Kiffin's really like. I mean, they were always like they were decent before he got there, but like he's really like he's made them a real contender. All right, guys. I think any other games or things you want to talk about this week?
I think I'm good
potential
for the week.
upsets you see, or like I think it's a good week. I think we had a good episode.
Yep.
Cool.
I think we're good.
Bet.
Yeah.
All right. Well, guys, like always, thank you for watching and keep standing on sports. Oh wait, I gotta hit my bad. Peace.